Well, we're back here once again. I am Berserker Podcast, and it's your boy Kevin Ion, your commentator slash pretty much everything at this point. And last we were here with Trey Jeter. Now, apparently we're supposed to have two guests this time, but only one showed up. The Canadian Terminator, Colin Klein. How you been?
Well, you know what, man? For the past month or so, I haven't been feeling all that good.
Mm, I see. I mean, you've been on a winning streak lately. Ever since the Fatal
Yeah.
4-Way, you had your first loss. Uh, Corey Flash eliminated you. That wasn't really too good, but you basically managed to bounce back. And now
Hmm.
you've been booked to have a once-in-a-lifetime match with the one and the only Kevin Impact. Seems
Yeah.
like a big match for you.
Oh yeah, it is. This is a match that I've been. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. I wasn't expecting to be fighting Kevin Impact this early. I'm thinking, well, you know what? He's been telling me one day you and I will have a match. I'm thinking maybe a year or two down the road I'd have a fight with him, but I didn't think it would be this early. So that kind of shocked me when I saw the match card on Facebook.
hmm And honestly, to call a Kevin Impact match is already big enough of itself. But having you and him,
Yeah.
6 stars immediately. Expect me to mark the fuck out. uh, but on to some serious notes. Uh, Now, how confident are you on facing Kevin Impact? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you on beating him?
Well, don't get me wrong, man. Kevin Impact, he's a hell of a wrestler. He's a hell of a competitor. He's a legend in the business. But I'm actually very confident that I could beat him.
hmm
But yeah, like we'll just have to wait and see, man.
Yeah, because he's been having one hell of a year so far. I mean,
Oh yeah, like he's fought Shendon. He's fought Chris Saber. Like that guy. Like there's no stopping Kevin Impact. Like I said, man, that guy's a legend in the business.
hmm 20-year vet. That's impressive.
Yeah, 20-year vet.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been in this business for about 12 years, and I only won one world title.
12 years?
12 years.
Jeez, I've been in it for like maybe my first like I debuted back in 2017, late 2017. So how long is that? Like 3 years?
Let's see. 12 years minus. I debuted back in 2009, so that's about of a nearly a 8-9 year spread.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I know Mark Bannon. He's been wrestling for a good amount of time. Like, well, I can't remember how long he's been wrestling, but he's like Mark Bannon is
I think
also.
I think him and I debuted in the same year, but we was just in two different parts of the world. So,
Yeah.
but I actually was around when Jeffrey Albritton debuted in CAW. I think he debuted 3 years after me. He debuted in 2012.
Yeah. Well,
So
that's like almost 10 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
So but with Kevin Impact missing, I don't know. I've been trying to contact him for some time now, and he's gone dark. But he's aware that
He's
this match.
he's on Hitman. He's live streaming Hitman right now.
Oh right, yeah, because he's supposed to be shooting a couple movies, so he's a busy man.
Yeah.
So, but there's a busy schedule. Uh, we may not be able to get to the interviews with him, but now let's get down to the meat and potatoes here.
Yeah.
If you beat Kevin Impact, would that make you the automatic number one contender to the SNXT title?
Well, who knows? Well, that's actually a good question there, because there's something I want to talk about. Like you remember at Vendetta, Kevin Impact, he automatically made himself the number one contender for Mr. Amazing's World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
But then Shendon beat him, so now, well, he beat him by DQ, so now that makes him the number one contender. But if I beat Kevin Impact, I guess that does make me an automatic contender, or should at least boost me up the rankings a bit.
Mm-hmm. I mean, oh, and not to mention, speaking of rankings, you're actually the number one ranking in the world, the Power Work at least, when it comes to Power Work MVP. I mean, you're making a strong case this year.
Yeah. Like, I tried the best I can in that ring.
Yeah. Doing pretty well this year.
Yeah.
Shoot. But, I mean, do you have any questions or anything? Because this is surprisingly short.
Well, that has me wondering, like, when is the pay-per-view? That has me wondering, like, when is this pay-per-view?
I heard that our production team is currently in production. I mean, we got to get with you, we got to get with Kevin Impact, so it's going to take a minute.
Oh,
yeah. But I think, from my perspective, if anybody, like, currently in singles competition, you're still undefeated. You're currently 2-0, last I checked.
2-0?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I fought Billy, Ray Dog, and I believe Stephen Green.
Stefan. Oh yeah, Stefan Green. Yeah.
Stefan Green. Yes,
So,
Stefan.
so that's 2. So yeah, if you beat Kevin Impact, that would possibly make you one of the top contenders to the SNXT Championship. So.
Well, let's hope I beat him.
Yeah, let's hope we beat him.
Well, let's face it, man. Like, this guy, he likes to say, "Oh, top that, amigo." No offense to Kevin Impact, but "Oh, top that, I'm gonna hit you with the plague of impact." Let me tell you something, man. I've been dealing with a stomach problem for about a month now. I don't know what's going on. I went to the hospital. They told me it's good. My stomach feels like it's bloated up like a balloon. Obviously, that's not very comfortable, but if this thing doesn't kill me, then obviously his little plague ain't gonna get so much as a sneeze out of me.
Oh, man, now we're getting somewhere.
I've been absolutely freaking miserable the past few weeks, alright? I've said some shit. I posted some shit on Facebook that I highly regret, and I just want to let you guys know that I don't know what the hell came over me. I was angry. I was miserable. Something entered my mind. I don't like you know what I mean? Like something, like it was like something else took over, and it's like, you should post this, but I didn't actually want to post it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, with that out of the way, yeah, like, come take over. Impact better bring his A game. Like, I know he's been saying top that. I know you've been topping it for fucking over 20 fucking years. But you know what, man? It's my time to shine now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show him why they call me the Terminator. And you know what, man? That's all I have to say about that.
All right. I think that should wrap things up here. Thank you for coming in, Mr. Klein. Hopefully I can call your next takeover. Give him hell.
Hopefully, man. Yep.
All right, that wraps things up here. Huh?
Yeah, well, come hell or high water, even if I'm still sick or dying, I'm still gonna show up.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
All right, now wrap things up here. We'll see you guys at Takeover. Peace.
See you guys at Takeover.